that spring. Fucking bugs, dude. I see it on my visor already. So many bugs. I bet there's fucking bugs on the damn lens, on the ND filter, but I don't want to like smush bug guts all over the lens. So I'm gonna get a Volkswagen TDI, you know, the little diesel hatchback. I'm gonna get one of those and get a small like motorcycle trailer, like something that can fit like 2 bikes or something. And if I want to go rip up mountain roads or something, I can just haul, you know, the Supermoto up there and go ride around mountains and explore mountains that way. Since I really love Supermotos and dual sports, you know, things of that nature are literally my favorite kind of bikes. I did a video on this forever ago, but like Supermotos and stuff are my favorite kind of bikes because they are so versatile. Like, you can do this. A street bike can do this. You can jump it and send it fucking off-road off a jump. A street bike cannot do that. As we found out with the Brom the second week I had it, when I bent the fork tubes so fucking severely that the forks did not work properly anymore. Yeah, found that out the hard way. Street bikes cannot do Supermoto shit. You know, me and my work buddy were talking about that yesterday. Like, you notice how when you go to like a Mexican restaurant, you never see a lot of like Mexican or Hispanic people in the restaurant. It's always just like white people and shit. Because, you know, we don't know how to cook, so that makes sense. All we can do is put on some New Balances and some jorts and make a mean hamburger and mow some grass. That's about it. But, no, anyway. We were talking about how, like, you never see, like, Hispanic people in, like, Hispanic restaurants. And I was like, that's probably because, like, if they wanted, like, Mexican food, they'd just fucking sit at home and, like, invite all their family over and just have a giant-ass, like, dinner, dude. So, you know, what I can't figure out, and I should probably shut up, and I probably shouldn't say this because I'm going to jinx myself or something, but I can't figure out why people keep having issues with the clutch on the Husky. Like, I don't understand what it is, because, like, they're having issues with the slave cylinder, which, from my understanding, is basically just some kind of gasket. Basically, they're having issues with that just, like, failing for some reason. And then basically your clutch just stops functioning properly. And people are having it very, like pretty quickly. But I'm noticing it's definitely happening on the 18 models way more than the 17s. Like, it seems like the 17s, like, don't have very many issues where the 18s had a damn... Jesus, what the hell happened? What the... Gastonia for you! But, like, it seems like the 18s have had lots of issues. Like, they had the decompression issue thing, or the recall, or whatever. It's green. Why can't we go? And then they've had, like, the slave cylinders have been failing on them left and right. Go before I get ran over! Assholes! See, I park way over here because the, like, panhandlers and other fucking idiots that come to the QT and try to, like, basically bug people for money. Because, you know, that's another reason why I don't like to stop at places in Gastonia, is just the amount of fucking beggars and shit that sit outside of, like, gas stations and solicit you for bullshit. Guess I ain't riding with no one today. Guess it's just gonna be a solo day. Thought I would actually get some buddies to come out, but they're not answering. I don't like hanging out in damn Gastonia, the butthole of North Carolina and the Carolinas in general. It's funny, someone got super duper triggered from me saying that one day on a video, and it really did make me laugh. Because it's like, you can't be mad because I'm not wrong. It's the asshole of, like, the Carolinas, dude. don't see a speck of dirt on those tires, sir. You off-road it in your gravel driveway. This girl is looking so hard. I'll trust you, asshole! I hate cars like that. So every time I see them, I'm like, cop! Nope, not a cop, just an asshole and those new Explorers. Dicks. It's driving me nuts. Did Rite Aid go out of business? Every single Rite Aid building that I have seen in the last like 2 or 3 months has all been defaced and debadged and just empty. Someone answer it for me. Did Rite Aid go out of business? Because I want to know. Yeah, guys, good news is I won a copyright case. Bad news is I had to deal with it in the first damn place. So, here's a warning to all of you guys that make YouTube videos. Do not use any kind of copyrighted music at all. Like, not even like 5 seconds of it or anything. Because that shit will get you content ID'd, and therefore someone can either take all of your revenue or half of it, depending on how big of a dick they want to be. One of my more popular videos as of late, my 701 1-year review, has been blowing up. It's been getting a lot of views. I guarantee most people watching this video came from that video, probably. But it's been getting a lot of views and a lot of attention. And therefore, I've been getting a lot of revenue off of it lately. Like, I think I've been getting like $40 or some shit off of it, like every month or something. And recently, there was a content ID claim put on it. That was a manual one. It was not a automatic one. So, basically, in the video, I talk about how the stock handguards are shit. And I looped. And it was bullshit because the handguards didn't stand up at all to like any kind of abuse. Like, they pretty much just broke away into pieces because they're just shitty handguards or whatever. The stock ones are shitty handguards. Yeah, so if you've got a 701 who's still the stock handguards, they're shitty. Just letting you know. But anyway, so I was talking about how those are crap, and I looped my bike, and I put a funny clip of me looping, and I played that untitled song from Simple Plan, the whole "How could this happen to me?" You know, that fucking song. It fit perfectly. It was hilarious. People fucking lost their shit and they loved it. Like, everyone that taught me about that video was like, dude, that part was so fucking hilarious. It just fades to black and white playing that song while you're like sliding across the ground. It's perfect. And the fucked up thing is Warner Chappelle, or whatever the hell records, I mean, I can't be that mad at them because they were, I guess, it turned out good, but anyway, they claimed that video, and they took half the revenue from it. It's a 20-minute video. 5 seconds of audio, and they think they're entitled to half of my ad revenue? Fuck out of here with that nonsense, dude. Fucking, that's just garbage, dude. Straight up garbage. Anyway, so they take like half my revenue, and I'm just like, nah, man, fuck this. I'm not letting you take half my revenue over 5 seconds of audio. So I dispute it, and you know, I've never really disputed content ID claims, but I disputed this one because, you know, this video was making me money. You know, if this video was making me like 20 cents every like 2 days or some shit, probably wouldn't have cared all that much. But because it was making me a good chunk of money, I was like, nah, dude, fuck this. You're not taking half my revenue. So I disputed it and basically claimed it as fair use because I'm like, dude, literally, there's 5 seconds of the audio. Like, it's completely fucking fair use in my opinion. Like, 5 seconds out of a 20-minute and change video, and you're like freaking the fuck out, dude. Seriously, stop being petty. Seriously. And they declined my shit. They rejected it and said, no, bro, our claim's still valid. So what pissed me off is, I guess I fucked up by starting the claim and then doing this after the fact, but I removed the audio completely and used YouTube's little editor thing and basically replaced it with one of their little shitty copyright-free songs. You know, they're all shit, but whatever. You know, it's what I had to do. I replaced it, and then, you know, I did that in the middle of the dispute. And I thought maybe they would be smart enough and they would watch the video again and realize, oh shit, hey, the music's gone. And, you know, but anyway, like I said, they rejected it. And I was like, man, what the fuck? So here's the funny part, you know, I can't say, you know, I can be mad at Warner and all them for claiming it, but at the same time, I mean, yeah, it was technically their, like, stuff, it was their music, but I still thought it was shitty that it was only like 5 seconds was causing them to do that. But anyway, here's the real shitty thing. You want to talk about shitty customer support? YouTube has some shitty customer support, at least in my opinion. I've been a YouTuber since 2015, like February 2015, so like 4 years now I've been a YouTuber. And I've never really dealt with support up until recently. Turn, you dickbag! And seriously, it's like talking to a fucking brick wall. I don't know what was up with this person, but I told them my situation. I was like, look, I had a content ID system. I completely fucking understand how the content ID system works, but like I gave them this like paragraph of my specific situation. I was like, look, they flagged this with their content ID thing. I disputed it. They rejected it. Now I've removed the audio completely. It's no longer there anymore. And they rejected it. What do I do? Do I appeal it and risk getting a copyright strike? Or, you know, is there something I need to do so they'll be smart enough to realize, oh, hey, he removed the audio, you know, and then they'll just release the claim. Like, I just asked support, like, what should I do? Like, how does your system work, basically? And you know the dumbass fucking robotic response I got? I basically got responses that was like, someone was just reading from a textbook. Like, they didn't read anything I put at all. So, I got responses like, oh, it seems like your video got a content ID claim. Here's an article about how content IDs work. If you feel like this is a mistake or that you have fair use of the audio, you can dispute it. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, like I said, a fucking robot response. And I'm like, cunt, there's some fucking bitch named Liz. I'm like, cunt, did you not read what I said? I know damn well all about the content ID system and how it works and everything. Like, I know what's going on. I'm not like some brain-dead retard who's like, hey, what do I have to do? What's going on? I know what's going on. I got a claim. That claim is no longer valid, yet they rejected my freaking, you know, dispute. So I asked them what the hell I'm supposed to do, and she gives me this retarded-ass robot response. So I replied to her, trying to be nice. I'm like, yeah, I'm fully aware how the content ID system works and, you know, what it means and how to dispute it. But like I said already, I tried to dispute it, but they rejected it. But the audio isn't there anymore. So how can they still be claiming my video with none of their audio there? And then she fucking replies back with another, like, robot fucking response. Like, she's just sending me, like, YouTube help pages. She's not telling me anything about my specific situation whatsoever. So it's just pissed me off because I'm like, can you not give me a human fucking response? Like, for real? Like, can you put down your tech support fucking script that you're supposed to read, and can you actually give me some real personal, like, support? So I just went ahead, after she gave me another robot response, I'm like, alright, so clearly I'm talking to a wall here. And yes, I did fucking say that to her. Clearly I'm speaking to a wall here, but okay, I'm just going to appeal it, and hopefully I won't get a copyright strike. But if I do, you will be hearing from me again, because like I said, there's nothing I should be getting a copyright strike for in this video now. So, and then I think I fucking hurt her feelings because I told her that, and then I did the whole little support rating and rated it as dissatisfactory. Good job, buddy. Good job blowing the grass back into your yard and not into the road. Fucking grade A job. Wish more people would do that. But I think she got salty because she closed out the support ticket after that. Like, I got a do not reply thing. Like, basically like, oh, your conversation has ended. How do you feel? After I already rated it shitty to begin with. And I said in the little comments when I rated it, I was like, yeah, your YouTube support person is like talking to a fucking wall, dude. Like, seriously, I'd be better off just talking to a rock. Like, hey, rock, what am I supposed to do? But anyway, the good news is, like, when I appealed it, the shitty thing is when you appeal, you can't, like, change your stance. So it was like, since you are appealing this, please, regarding the following terms or situations, explain why your use is fair use. And I just literally put a paragraph in like all caps in every single field, like, your audio is no longer in the video, therefore you have no claim to my video. Please release your content ID or copyright claim because it is no longer valid. Sorry for the inconvenience, thank you. And I just basically copy and pasted that in every single field, just over and over and over again. And I even put the like timestamp of when the audio was, and I was like, listen for yourself, it is gone. And at that point they were like, oh, okay, well, yeah, whatever, we'll fucking release our claim. You're right, we no longer have any kind of claim here. So yeah, it all worked out. But, you know, I learned in the long run that YouTube support is fucking worthless. Absolutely worthless.